think a lot of it like happened by chance. Like people in bands would be like, just ask us to do it, and I guess we got lucky in that way with people. Like for example, Chris Martin like heard one of our records and was like, "Do you want to come on tour?" And we were like, "Yeah." So I think that's how a lot of that stuff happens.
Cool.
Just by chance, you know.
It's quite hard to describe or put into one category because there's so many different styles and stuff, and we all write completely differently. And also it's changed a lot. We're on the 4th album now, and it's quite different from the first one. But there's bits of ska in there, bits of soul, rock and roll, funk, like blues.
Yeah, I think it's kind of, initially it was more kind of blues based, but I think there's, like those you said, there's a lot of different things in there. Quite a lot of funky stuff on the new records as well, and a bit of rock and roll, so a bit of everything really.
It just
think
kind
we
of
have
happened really. We never even, like, it was always just something we did at home for fun. We never really thought, oh, we're musicians or we're a band or anything. It was just kind of what we did for fun. And it just kind of happened. We got up and did a song in a pub for a laugh, and then people liked us. And it just kind of went on from there really. Before we knew it, we were an official band.
Yeah, I think it became more of a full-time job after we left school pretty much. We went straight on the road, and then, the rest is history really. Just been making records ever since. So I guess, there isn't really anything else. We haven't really got time for anything else, to be honest, at the moment.
I think like once you start making money from it as well, and because this is our job, that's when you kind of feel like, right, we are sort of a band now.
I think it depends what you kind of think is what you would say is successful. I think for me, the fact that you get to travel the world and play music and get paid to do something that you love, for me, I think that's success, But if you want to be top of the charts, number one kind of thing, that's a whole other ball game. So it kind of just depends on what you want to do.
Yeah, I think the whole thing's changed now because like artists aren't really selling records in general anyway, compared to our first record. It was more purchase, and now it's like it's online and sales,
streaming and stuff.
And for everyone, it's just dropped dramatically. So I'm not sure record sales are a way of measuring the success of a band anymore, because it's just completely changed, And even like the charts thing, like we were saying earlier, like even that's gone, So I don't know. I think success is just like we get to do what we love and manage to make a turnover to do it, So I think for us, like that's enough,
I think as well, it's being able to enjoy the moment, because you always want more. No matter like how good, even people who get to number one, they still want another number one and another one. So I think there's got to be a point where you're just like, oh, this is great. I'm happy with where I'm at. You know what I mean? It'd be great if, that happened.
Yeah, there's a lot of things really. I think when I was writing this record, I was listening to a lot of like kind of early 70s like soul, a lot of like strong kind of female artists, and I was really kind of listening more to the lyrics and stuff. So that kind of inspired me to write a lot of this. Really.
Cool. I think I was listening to like more this record anyway. Like I think one of the first things when I hear a record is I hear like the production and like the way things are laid out, like on the record and stuff like that. And that's I find a lot of influence like that, because I'll like we'd be mixing a record or something and I'll kind of have like a template in my mind from something else that I've heard and try and apply it that way, more so rather than kind of listening to like what someone's song is about. and that's what happened recently anyway. But they'll probably change in a bit because it always does.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of like Runaways, Kinks, Debbie Harry, that kind of thing. But yeah, for me, it's not just about the music or the lyrics or even like the melodies and stuff. It's about like the attitude that they like perform with.
Yeah.
You can't really pigeonhole it into one genre because there's a lot of things, and there's certainly this record has like a lot of like our different personalities, you know, kind of throughout it really. So you get to see like a side of each of us,
I think like don't worry about the next level and just keep doing what's true to you to make music, because I think once you start doing something in order to, whether it's please someone else or try and make it to another stage by doing something that isn't really you, then you've already kind of lost, because you're in it for the wrong reasons, you know what I mean? And it's tough, but because like to get gigs and stuff and get people to hear your music, because it's really saturated. But the only advice is, I think, which is really cheesy as well, is just be selfish with your music and do what you want to do, you know.
And enjoy it.
Yeah.
And you need to have patience as well, because it doesn't just come like that.
Yeah, I'd say exactly the same. Depends who you work with as well, you know, you have to be comfortable in your surroundings, and if you're not happy with someone's input, you know, don't be afraid to be selfish, like Lewis said.
What is it? Like stupid stuff they say on tour.
Loads. You need to be drunk to come up with that kind of thing.
What is it? The one about the brute.
One bottle of brute.
The
chances are low that the stakes
are high.
No, the stakes are high, the chances are low.
Splash it all over. Something like that.
Got to be drunk to remember that one, I think. Yeah.
Wouldn't know. Let you know when we get there.
Yeah, I mean, here we're not really famous, I wouldn't say, but like when we go to Germany and stuff, that's probably our sort of biggest market. So it's really weird just to step in from this world and go into that world, and suddenly everyone kind of treats you completely differently.
Yeah, it depends. Like some of the fans you meet, you know, like they're all different from each other. Like I remember about 8 years ago or something, we just played a gig in Spain, in Madrid, I think, and this girl came up to me on the street. I was loading up the van and she was in tears and stuff, and I was like, I found it really strange, because I don't, you know, I'm just a normal person, you know, just whatever, and yeah, I found it quite bizarre. And other people are like, they say that they appreciate your music and stuff, which is really nice to hear.
Be good at playing. Like old-fashioned, I guess, but if you can play your instrument well, then someone's going to hire you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or if you
can write songs.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, if you like it, someone else out there is bound to like it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think also a good thing is if you need to realise when you're bad at something. I've tried to play a few instruments. I'm like, nah, I can't do this. I'm just going to stop because it's not worth it.
Yeah, but I've felt that as well, and then you and Kitty have gone, oh no, you can do it, just keep doing it, and then you figure it out eventually.
Yeah, but we kind of know what you're capable of, so we pushed you to do it, and then you were fine.
Yeah, I mean, we've been rehearsing a hell of a lot, so we haven't really had much time to do other things, but I'm into sort of belt making and like leather carving and stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm into Tamagotchis, Parmesan cheese. And, no, not really. Well, I like to spend a lot of time in the studio fixing gear and making stuff. Doing all that kind of stuff.
Cool. Anything you like to do?
I can't really switch off. Like I'm just constantly writing, constantly thinking about things. So I think music just kind of consumes pretty much every second of my life, pretty much.
We like cooking as well.
Yeah, we all like cooking
yeah.
though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Started watching Jonathan Creek lately.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
Oh, it's good that. Yeah.